side of this venue. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Tom. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, they've got Dosunmu. White is out there with Holland. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bar. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Williams for 3, drains the three-pointer.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Cunningham finds Sharp. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Back to Cunningham. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Holland. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham kicks to White. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams for 3. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. Pistons trailed by 9. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. From deep. Cunningham's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. A shot by Black Hole, no good. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hard-working people that really value hard-working teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Holland. No good on that one. Good D by Holmgren. Black Hole with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Cunningham for 3. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Williams outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively
from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Holmgren. Launches a 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
On defense, the Thunder. Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's White, out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Here's Black Hole. No good on the 3. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Memphis. Here's Holland. He has yet to score. Shoots over top. Holland, no good.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
The 3. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points for Black Hole.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pistons trailed by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Clock at 6. Sharp against Holmgren. And just miss after miss right now. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Black Hole passes to Williams. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Up the floor, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and it's White missing. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Black Hole passes to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Cunningham outside. Pass to Holland. Inside. And Sharp has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggle. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Black Hole. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Thompson. That shot, no good. Ellis with some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Black Hole. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Holland, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 9.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Black Hole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Holland the pass to Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Holland. No good on the triple.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And stolen by Thompson. Outside White. Down low. Here's Holland. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That's his first foul. Vaughn's checked in for time. Here's Jeffries. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Black Hole. Knocks down the three ball. Black Hole's got 24.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Stolen by Tatum. Here's Black Hole. Finished off the break.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Personal foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. No good from Clark. Thunder shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Another steal. Here's Black Hole, and that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 35 points last game out. Looking to end the run. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
A shot by Black Hole, no good. Clark outside. Richards finds Clark. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons basketball.
And so it's Detroit with it. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Black Hole. That's good from 17 feet away. Black Hole's got 33 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just...
And so it's Oklahoma City with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Jones. Cunningham is out there with Clark. Then it's Thompson. And it's Richards in at the four-man position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And he's good on the second. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Todd's checked in. And the Pistons with possession here. Clark outside. Pass to Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Pistons.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Black Hole from outside off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 17 now.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Jones. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Black Hole, covered by Cunningham. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. A shot by Black Hole, no good. Cunningham outside. Another three for Detroit.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Black Hole's got 40 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they left him open for another one.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Black Hole on the wing, Williams. Here's Black Hole. Back to Williams. It's up a three. The rebound by Richard.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Cunningham. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Black Hole. Williams for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Steps back. Thompson got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 5.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now Cunningham. He's got 24. Another steal. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Thompson outside. And the rejection by Holmgren. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Richards. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Clark has got the ball here for Detroit. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Black Hole. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Cunningham looking it over. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Took him no time at all on that one. 22 points here for Jalen Williams.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, Wallace with it. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Dosunmu, the pass to Holland. Shot clock at 6. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. For 3, Williams. Rebound by the Pistons. Holland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocked away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Black hole with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Detroit has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Cunningham's shot is off. Oklahoma City shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Wallace, good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Tatum against Sharp. Back to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open shot is on the money. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Black hole passes to Tatum. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Here's Holland. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Dosunmu. Out to White. Just 4 to shoot. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Todd. And Todd slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Detroit with another turnover here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
The Pistons shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to White. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. A shot by Black Hole, no good. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Black Hole. First in scoring, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Ellis is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Holland. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Over to the wing. Here's Black Hole. And good! There's another.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Sharp with a screen on Wallace. Trying to end the drought. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Black Hole with the bucket.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Thompson with it. He's got 5. With the shot. Sharp. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so it's Oklahoma City holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Thunder.
I think they've been...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Williams, Chet Holmgren out there with Ty. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. Outside, White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Look at Black Hole, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Misses the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Pistons shooting a meager 37% for the game. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Holland. Pass to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. The Thunder pull it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Black Hole connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Cunningham passes to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Here's Dosunmu. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 9-1 run. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Black Hole, no good. White against Williams. Outside, White. Pass to Cunningham. Back to White. For 3. Second chance shot. And Sharp lays it up and in. Sharp's got 6.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black Hole. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Cunningham passes to Holland. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Holland's got his second bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. We almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially...
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Cade Cunningham. Averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Sharp. Cunningham sets a screen for Sharp. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Outside, White. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. White's got 5 points so far.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Well, Thunder have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Black Hole with the bucket.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 29.
And 9. His quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
The Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And the three ball is good.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Floats one. Thunder with the rebound. Black Hole's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 9th assist in the game now. And, well, Detroit shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Poked away. Dosunmu, the pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Sharp with a screen on Frazier. Holland, no good. The Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And Todd slams it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Pass to Dosunmu. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
The Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now, here's Dosunmu. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. They set the screen. Bangs home the trifecta. Holland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Black Hole. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Cunningham outside. Sharp sets the pick for Cunningham. Sharp finds Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Todd with the rebound. Todd's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Black Hole. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Cunningham outside, driving to the basket.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Holland. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Doing his job.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Tatum, he's checked in for Todd. Frazier comes in for Williams. Black Hole's checked in for Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Black Hole with the bucket.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Cade Cunningham out there with Dosunmu. Then it's White. Then there's Holland. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham. And it's Black Hole with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Tatum. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And here's Cunningham. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sharp, the pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Black Hole's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Topic. Here's Black Hole. And the Thunder another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Dosunmu. White the pass to Sharp. Back to White. Here's Holland. To halt the run. The shot will not fall. The Thunder shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Topic. From the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Dosunmu, the pass to Sharp. To the middle. And no good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Black Hole. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. .151 left to play in the final quarter. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Sharp against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dosunmu's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Black Hole.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Outside, White. Back to Cunningham. And Tatum pulls it down. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Three-pointer. A shot by Black Hole, no good. Cunningham on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Takes the three. A shot by Black Hole, no good. Now here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded, and Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Dosunmu. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Black Hole. Connects from three-point range.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.